You raised the issue of national interest earlier on. Is there any relationship between nation building and national interest?
Definitely. Definitely, because I was telling you about Singapore as an example. Now, if you're building nation building, what does nation building require? Nation building requires that we as a people must have a decision as to where we want to be in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, as the case may be. And then that becomes the pivot towards which we work. If we want people to be well educated, it means that we must what? Provide educational system that provide opportunity for anyone to develop his own talent at different levels. It doesn't mean that we should all have PhD.
Yep.
But it means that we all have education. Yep. Because sometimes I even have to argue and say that the PhD person is not necessarily the most educated person. I'm sorry that I'm saying this in front of you. He's not necessarily the most educated person. It means that he wrote some dissertation on some subject, but there are other subjects he has no knowledge about. And so this is my view. My view is to say that national development, national interest, they all go hand in hand. It's the same thing. To say that where do we want to go as a nation, as a people? If we all agree that this is where we want to be, then I mean, what are we doing? We are working towards it. We are providing education to that effect. We want to provide what? Industrial. Why does that help us? It means that instead of importing, we may now be in a position to export. It means we can provide a job opportunity for anyone who has the skills to use. Talent, I have maintained, I said, God did not bring anyone into this world without a talent. Everyone has a talent. I said, if you don't know the kind of talent God has given you, ask him. And he will direct you and say, I think you can do this. You are a religious man. You remember that when Moses was in the wilderness and God commanded him to build the tabernacle, he told him that Eliyahu, that he has given him talent in all manner of what? Craftsmanship. Craftsmanship. To carve wood, to weave different kinds of yarn, to make gold and other ornaments. Now, is that not talent?
It is.
This was not Moses' brother. In fact, he was from another tribe. And so, this is just my idea, is to say that the mason has talent in brickwork. The carpenter has an art to craft and to create things. The what's his name? The driver knows how to do what? Manipulate the car. Maybe even if he's smarter still, he'll try to understand the engine. But to know that if something happens, this is what you must do and the rest of it. So the mechanic, everyone has talent. And the important thing is to give everybody an opportunity. And you know, in many of the countries you go to, you find out that those so-called artisans, they are wealthier than you, the educated ones. So you can see the wealth and talent, they all work together. So I think this is my view, that we have not been able to learn to utilize talent. So we look down. Something happens, but it's only a driver. And I say, hey, hold it. You say it's only a driver. If that driver is not there, you are a busy man. You want to be driving to work and coming back all the time. So when you are at work and you want to send someone to pick this and do that for you, what will you do? You need someone to do that. Is that correct? That's a driver. So don't say me a driver. Say he is a driver. In fact, I even hate to people when I go there, they say the maid, and I say call the person has a name. They say he's a driver. I say no, he has a name. Call him, showing respect to him or her. That is very important.